Okay, I am in No Man's Sky, and I am on the first space station that I've ever found, and I feel I need to make a video to help people who first start playing No Man's Sky and just die and don't know what the hell they're doing, because it does require a little bit of thought. You know, it's not a game that hands it to you on a plate. You've got to find out for yourself, but it's quite simple and straightforward. I'll show you, right? Okay, I'm on the space station, so forget the space station. When you first start it, you'll be on a planet and you're being killed by acid rain, right? And you probably will die, okay? After you die, right, you'll start again and you will find a kind of triangular shaped, diamond shaped, bluey purple object, right? Go towards it. Don't zap it with your gun, but use the, I think, the square button to access it, and it will give you all the stuff that you lost when you died. After you've done that, you look around and go towards the kind of white dot thing in front of you that looks a bit like a ship, and you will end up seeing your ship. Just go towards it and go up to your ship, right? And you just hold down the square button and you get in the ship. Now, once you're in the ship, hang on a minute, hang on. Right, I'll get out of the ship, right? Now, when you get the gun out, you can't actually get your gun out in the space station. Anyway, if you've died, you will know that you've got a green bar and a white bar. The green bar is your condition of your suit. The white bar is your health, right? Now, if you get in your ship, your green bar will replenish by itself, just through sitting in your ship, being in shelter. Your green bar replenishes, but your health won't, right? Now, let me show you. If you get in your ship, right? Now, all you do is you press the options button. No, sorry, press the pad, right? And this thing comes up. You've got inventory, and you've got this one is the starship. This is all the things you've got in your starship, and I've got all these things. There's my my pulse engine that I've repaired, and this is my launch thruster, which I repaired. And you need to repair those to take off, but that's like in the future. Okay. First of all, what you want to do, you need to use the L1 and R1 buttons to change your items from exosuit to starship to multi-tool. Now, if you've just died and you've been zapping stuff, right, your mining beam, which is this, right, this is like, I should imagine that is depleted, right? Well, if you've been zapping stuff, all you got to do is put the little icon on that, press the square button. No, hang on, where is it? Yeah, when you need to recharge it, hang on, is it, which button is it? It's that one. Oh, right, yeah, so, right, you press the X button to charge it. Like, I just charged my pulse engine with titanium, but that's a whole new story. But anyway, so what you do, when you first get in your ship and you haven't got any health, you press the pad, which is here, right, press the pad. Then you go to multi-tool, right? Now, put the little icon on mining beam, the top left icon, and just hold the X button down. Now, if you've been zapping stuff, which you should have been, right? When you zap plants, those light green and red plants, you get carbon, right? Carbon, if you just hold the X button down, it will recharge your mining beam. You might have to put the icon on it, I can't remember, but that will recharge your mining beam. Right, that's quite simple and straightforward. Now if you go to the exosuit, forget the starship for now, forget that. Right, the exosuit, if you haven't got any health, right, you need to find some oxygen, which is here, right? So what you do, you've got jetpack, right? You recharge that using sulfur, but you'll find sodium nitrate. That's from the yellow plants that you pull up. You'll find it eventually, right? It's not a problem, right? But what you want for your health, and if you want to repair your suit, no, forget that. Right, this is your health, right? Life support, right? If you want to repair this, you just go on it and you press the X button, and it will tell you, or press the, is it a square button? Yeah. Go on life support. If that's like down, you press the X button and it'll say charge, and it will automatically charge it from the oxygen in your inventory. Right, so it's all automatic pretty much. There are some things you have to make, but you'll find out for yourself. That's not a big thing. The main thing to start with is surviving, and to survive, all you need to know is that when you get in your ship, your suit health will repair by itself, but you can repair it when you're outside the ship by using sodium nitrate, or the yellow ones, I believe. Just recharge it, right? But that's if you're too far away from your ship, you need to recharge it. But if you just don't go too far from your ship, you can get back in your ship, and you'll sit in your ship, and the green bar will fill up. But the actual health bar will not fill up. So to actually recharge that, you need. Have I got any? Shit, I haven't got any. No, sorry. You need oxygen. That I mean, even a few bits of oxygen recharge your life to full. So, and you get that from zapping plants, and also I think the just zap everything. Also, those blue crystally rocks, zap all those. I'm sure from those you get this dihydrogen. Now you use that for something, recharging. You might be able to use that for the healthy as well. I can't remember, but anyway, all you got to do is to click on it, and it'll say charge, and you press the X button down, and it'll charge it. It will use what you got in your inventory to basically charge it up. Then you can go out your ship, right? If you go out your ship and acid rain is raining on you, right, your green bar protects you. Once that is gone, your white bar starts going down, right? So before your green bar goes down to 0, get back in your ship and it'll replenish. That's the way to avoid dying, alright? That's one of the main things in No Man's Sky. And then from that point, you can just adventure out, zap everything, get tons of stuff, and then if you press up on the D-pad, you will see there's like a machine thing. Well, you can make those when you get the bits that you need, and you will find the bits in the world, right? When you make a portable refiner, you can make steel plate from that, and you make steel plate. When you zap the rocks, you get iron ferrite dust. You put iron ferrite dust in the portable refiner, and you use carbon to fuel it, and that makes steel metal plate, which you can use to make these Starship launch fuel and other things as well. I mean, I can't tell you everything, but the point is, as you play it, you see what does what, and it's a natural learning curve, and you just will learn it. It's really, it's very straightforward and logical. But if someone sits there and says, "Oh, I can't do it," then you aren't going to get anywhere. But you got to just use a bit of savvy and just look at things and see what does what, and then get out your ship and basically just do it. I mean, I actually took off and I repaired my ship after, I mean, I've done about 7.5 hours now. I'm only on 2%, but I've done 7.5 hours. I've repaired the ship, I've taken off, I've found a space station, and someone actually joined my game, and they told me sort of where to go, but I just found a space station. But that wasn't where I was supposed to go anyway. But on this space station, I've actually found a I've upgraded my mining tool. So if I now go back to the planet that I start on, because when you put a beacon down, you can see it from space. So I'm going to go back there, and now I can mine the things I couldn't mine when I was on the planet. But I want to do that because there are things I want to do on the planet that I haven't done yet. So I don't want to do the rest of the game yet. I don't want to go to the next mission. I want to go back to that planet and get as much as I can from that planet before I move on. You see, that's basically what I want to do. But anyway, I've made this video just to help people who has just bought No Man's Sky and they keep dying. And it is a very straightforward game. As long as you get in your ship and look at your inventories and see what does what. And the main thing you have to remember is oxygen will replenish your weight bar, your life. And the yeah, that's basically it. And the other main thing is when your gun runs out. I mean, you think that's not a big thing, right? What recharges your gun? If you go to the pad thing again, go to your multi-tool, right? You can recharge your beam from carbon. So you just put the icon on that, then it'll say charge. Press the X button, and it will charge it from any carbon which is in your inventory. Which will be in your, because if you've been like zapping stuff like you should have been, you'll have stuff. You won't have all this stuff, but you will have stuff that you survive. I mean, I've got this stuff from buying things and that, and finding things and this and that. But that's what you learn later on after doing it for a few hours. You know, the game is totally amazing. It really is. And if you do just die and give up, you're a fool. I mean, this game is huge. I mean, the VR thing. The VR update comes in about 2 months' time, and you can use the same save. And this was the main reason I bought it, because I just wanted a game that I can play in VR that I can also play in normal. And this is basically what they've done, and I can't wait. This game is absolutely totally awesome. I might even start a new game just to experience it from the start in VR. I don't know. I have to wait and see. Anyway, I just mainly made this video for my friend who's having problems with dying, basically. Anyway, this is me saying goodbye.